Shout out to my beautiful, beautiful American family. We are back. We are not playing no games. We are all for the smoke. We understand that there are many, many people from various backgrounds who are looking to invade our borders and take what it is that we know as our American dream and benefit that we have, that God has blessed us with here in America. You know, the thing about Americans, we don't be fighting other people and looking to other people nations and talking about them. And we don't do that. All right. If you have some people in our government that might be, talking harshly about other countries, hey, that's people in our government. Largely the people that's in America do not want to hurt anybody. We don't push agendas to push any wars to hurt anybody. So a lot of these invaders who are coming in to past our borders, right, are looking to inflict some form of pain on the American public. Okay. And again, the American public has done nothing to you people, right? We have done nothing to you people. We have basically spoke up against our government many, many times, but we didn't speak up against our government for you people to come in and try to take us over. We can't have that. Hands off. We can't have that. All right. Hands off. So we now have some fraud, more fraud, y'all. What's new, right? We now have more fraud coming out of the Haitian camp. Oh yes, look at all of these melanated people. I'm so glad again because I mean, a few short years ago, if all of these people were getting arrested on a large scale like they are right now, creating a massive fraud, you would have heard that it was all nothing but the black Americans here, nothing but the blacks that's here, just doing all of this fraud. And that's not even in our culture, blacks. I'm not saying that you don't have a little sprinkle of people that might indulge in that form of criminality, but that's normally not in our culture. We don't steal. We don't like committing fraud. We don't like doing federal crimes. A lot of blacks don't do it. They just don't. You know what I'm saying? A lot of blacks started going into the federal system once the federal government started basically looking at crack. Like it's you know, almost like it's more harsh to possess than dope. You know what I'm saying? They would roof you. For a few, slabs, you get caught with a few slabs of crack. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to throw you in some form of a RICO. I've seen it. I know all about it. They're trying to throw you in a RICO and try to give you fair time, right? So we see what's going on there. But so we have these people out in Massachusetts. And in Massachusetts, you have two Haitian gentlemen who basically scammed our SNAP program, which is the largest feeding program in America. And these people ripped off SNAP for $7 million. All right. Now, it makes me wonder if these people ripped off SNAP for $7 million, how much more is being ripped off from America all around the world, right? And think about it. All of this money that's being siphoned into other people's pockets and bank accounts. What if we would have had all of that money back? Like the $8 billion that went out the back door of Minnesota? What if we would have all of this money back? Would our nation be looking? Look at all of the money that Doge uncovered. That's a lot of money, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So let's check this clip out. Let's dive more into it.
Antonio Bonner and Saul Elisme for large-scale SNAP benefit trafficking, a scheme that turned a program designed to feed families into a multi-million-dollar criminal enterprise. SNAP benefits are also known as food stamps. The defendants are charged with one count of food stamp fraud. As alleged in the charging documents, these men abused one of the government's most critical safety net programs for their own financial gain. This is taxpayer money meant to keep people from going hungry. These defendants decided
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Exchanged SNAP benefits for cash, which they pocketed. Bonner, a naturalized U.S. citizen from Haiti, owned the Jesuela Variety Store. Elise May, a lawful permanent resident also from Haiti, owned the Saul Mache Mixe store. These two businesses were co-located within a single storefront in Boston.
But the funny thing is, check this out, right? Check this out. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what's going on, right? Check this out, because this happened in Massachusetts, but in New York City, I can tell you myself, not with nobody telling me. I can tell you myself. You can go up to the store with your EBT card, and they will cash you out. They will cash you out. You can buy weed with that. You can buy alcohol with that. You can buy everything you're not supposed to buy with that EBT card. With all of these illegal invaders, they have found some form of a loophole to get this done. This is happening in New York City, for sure. Now they just caught these people in Maine. Now in New York City, they're running amok. Man, listen, man. Here we go. Let's go.
To be certain, these were not supermarkets. They were not full-service groceries. It would be a huge stretch to even call them convenience stores. In fact, the only thing convenient about these stores was how easy it was to commit SNAP benefit fraud. To put this in perspective, the Jesuela Variety Store is less than 150 square feet in size, smaller than some bathrooms. The Saul Mache Mixe store was approximately 500 square feet in space. By contrast, a supermarket can be 20,000 to 60,000 square feet in size, have a dozen or more registers, and employ numerous employees. Both the Jesuela Variety and Saul Mache Mixe stores had one register, no carriages, no hand baskets, and very little food for sale. One legitimate supermarket in the same area as these stores redeems approximately $80,000 in SNAP benefits per month. Over the last 20 months, the Jesuela Variety Store was redeeming between 3 and 6 times that amount monthly, with nowhere near the space, inventory, customers, or infrastructure to support it. The Saul Mache Mixe store redeemed over $120,000 in SNAP benefits in the last 6 months. Simply put, there is no plausible way SNAP eligible food could have been purchased from these stores for this long. Yet, these two stores are alleged to have illicitly trafficked nearly $7 million in SNAP benefits.
The thing is, do me a favor, smack that like button on your way in. Shout out to Jason Hayward. I see you. And shout out to Maximo. Shout out to James Arnold. I see you. All right. Now check this out. Smack that like button. Check this out. You have all of these illegals coming in, right? And this is the thing. Where these people are coming from, they don't have a sophisticated intelligence agency like we do. These immigrants, well, these illegal invaders do not have a sophisticated intelligence agency like here in America, which means that a lot of the underhanded, a lot of the backdoor deals and under the table deals are being looked at with a microscope here in America. You can't get away with what you get away with in Africa opposed to America. Things that you're getting away with in Africa, we're going to see it. Things that you're getting away with in Qatar, in Ethiopia, in Jordan, you will not be able to get, or you won't be able. The thing is, you all thought that you'd be able to get because you thought that the Democrats would have full power like they had under Biden and Kamala. You thought that was going to last. You all thought that. As a matter of fact, push came to shove, you was going to take out Donald Trump, and you attempted to do that. You attempted to take out Donald Trump. You just knew you was going to keep power. Therefore, a lot of your bookkeeping was very, very sloppy. Very sloppy. You didn't have you didn't have a CPA, correcting your books. You didn't do that because you felt like you were above the law, and you allowed your legion that came in behind you, so-called tether leaders, you allowed them to think that they are above the law. And now what's beautiful is Donald Trump's in office, and all of those records that you had put down, oh yeah, I'm gonna spend for this, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this, oh yeah, I want to open this bank account, I want to open that bank account. It's all there for us to see now because we have the power now. We can open your books now. We can overturn your books now. The American fighter power, the American government. Yes, we are fighting against rogue judges. And listen, I'm glad that America is fighting these judges, because I've always had a problem with these judges. I've always had an issue with these judges. Now America is getting to see the full corruption and the corrupt mentality of these political judges that are in these seats. All right. So here we go. White America, they're getting to see how corrupt these judges are. Right? Oh no, black people, y'all just crying all the time. Yeah, man, y'all always crying, man. Just don't do the crime, man. Just stay on, don't do the crime. Now you see the white people like, yo, these judges are just unacceptable. These white people are looking at these judges like, man, I'm about to throw up, bro, looking at these judges work. Okay, it's nasty work. Now you're seeing these judges going up against the immigrants. It's just nasty.
The fraud was shocking and glaring. Investigators found that both stores had exceptionally large and highly anomalous SNAP redemption volumes, far beyond what is remotely possible for businesses of their size, type, and location.
They're going to get it.
Since March of 2024,
they're going to get it.
The Joshuela Variety Store had monthly SNAP redemptions that consistently exceeded $100,000. In the previous 20 months, the monthly SNAP redemptions...
The funny thing is, these people come over here from these nations and they commit the most egregious fraud possible, and they still do not want to come and stand with blacks or come hang out. They don't want to have no part to do with blacks, and we are so elated by that. Thank you so much. I'm so glad my people woke up before it was too late. I'm so glad my people are delineating from you Africans, from you damn Jamaicans, from you damn Haitians. I don't even give a damn. We have to delineate. All right, point blank. Let's go.
Were between $200,000 and $300,000 a month. In one of those months, the redemptions exceeded $500,000. Investigators' suspicions of fraudulent activity were confirmed on the ground. During the course of this investigation, undercover officers used EBT cards to traffic SNAP benefits for cash at both the Joshuela Variety Store and the Sal Meshe.
Well, I tell you this, once y'all start going up into New York City doing that, you're gonna be really surprised, man, because it's not just one store that's doing this in an entire community. It's not just one store doing this, bro. It's a legion of stores doing this, and I see why. I was shocked when I remember when I went back to New York City. I was super shocked. Dudes was buying bud weed straight from the grocery store, corner store, with their EBT card, buying whatever they want. They'd even cash you out your EBT card. Okay, just ripping America off, America off. Then turning around looking at the black man like, oh, you lazy. Oh, you ain't got, where your money at? Nigga, you just committed the most fraud. Now we got that. Y'all never thought we would have Donald Trump in office, or a man like Donald Trump in office, that is going to challenge you people. Open your books, and you're all red-handed caught. You can't change it. It's all out there. Your books is out. It's out there. You can't go back and change that. You already sent your books into the government. You already been paying taxes for the last few years, and all of the other paperwork that's supposed to go to the Attorney General's office. They're all on this. They're all on this. This is war. This is war. My government, listen, man. One thing I know about my government, in a time of war, boy, they ain't not gonna fake about it. They coming straight for you. They coming straight for you. What I love to see is that my beautiful black people here in America are staying out of this fight. We're not, all right, we're in the fight, but our move, see, white people should feel like, you know what? I'm so glad that the black people are standing back on this, because it's allowing Trump to clean up. It's allowing Trump to clean up America with very little resistance. The only resistance right now he's really getting is from the top Democratic apparatus. That's it. All right. So I'm so glad that we are allowing Trump to clean up the way he is. All right. So now we have 85 Haitians out of here immediately. Okay, the Haitians are going to be gone, sent out. So 85,000 immediately will be gone. And then the rest, you already know your status is up. So when ICE stops you in the streets at any point, because you will get stopped at some point throughout these years, you're going to get stopped. It's going to happen, right? You will not have any paperwork sufficient enough for ICE to let you go. Okay, your TPS status ends February 2nd or February 2nd, 11:59 p.m. You're done. That's it. There's nothing else to talk about. That's it. Okay, that's it. We are now also working on the Nigerians. Nigeria, you are out of here. You're supposed, oh, what are you talking about, Nika? We the smartest in America, Nika. You come over there, you can't even get a job, nigga. You so lazy, nigga. We're the smartest. Nigeria. Look it up, nigga. Look it up, nigga. We're the smartest, nigga. You so lazy, nigga. You niggas so lazy in America. You niggas so lazy in America. Like, okay, all right, player. All right, no doubt. This is how my blacks was. Like, all right, y'all got that. All right. Oh, we lazy. Oh, okay. No. Oh, we don't have no power? Oh, okay. Yo, Trump, mass deportation, Trump. Trump, mass deportation. We called for it. We called for it. We started it up in Chicago. Shout out to my Chicago FBAers. Okay, we started it up in Chicago. Now, you Nigerians are out of here. You Nigerians are out of here. We talking about immediately. Okay? We're not playing around. America is not playing. Once America teams up, because when America teams up, it forms America. When 9/11 happened, America teamed up. All right. This is what happened. It's like America has been in the off season. We have been in, we've been in the off season for all these years. We chilling. The black groups over here doing their thing. Whites is over here. They doing their thing. We intermingle and we do business and we do all type of things. The whites and the black community, together. This is what we do here in America. But for the most part, we hit, whites here, blacks here, and we just chilling, right? But when it's a war, when it's time to transform into Voltron, dog, America comes together like this. We don't become the number one nation without, being, Mother Teresa to you people. We don't become the number one nation without being and knowing how to kick his ass, how to kick tail. This is what Americans are known for. This is what we are good at. This is what we can't be beat at. We can't be beat at war. It's best you take your religion and study how to be a upstanding person and citizen in your land. It's best you do that and not teach hate and not teach, it's best to go after the Americans or go after the infidels, because this is what a lot of these Muslims teach. You want to go after the infidels. Infidels are those who are not believers in the Islamic faith. Okay, man, let's roll, man. Let's freaking go. We got Main Street Cowboy. What's up, Main Street? What's good? I see you said, he said, gone. He said, word, let's go. Hey guys, listening to this, man, something. This is rare common. This is, he has something that is rare. He said, hey guys, this is Timothy Jackson said, hey guys, listen to this man. He has something that is rare, common sense. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. But a lot of and listen, a lot of my blacks are tricked, misled, and I am here to help them out with that. I am here to help them out with that. Me, no bootlicker. Me, no Uncle Tommen. Me, no bowing down and all of that. And no. I've always been super pro-black. Super pro-black, super love. And when I say super, just loving myself and loving my community. I love all communities. I really do. I get a kick out of this, right? But the thing is, when it's time for war, and right now it's really looking like that time, you know, we're not playing around. All right, we're not playing around. We're going to link up. It's just what it is. This is it. It's, if anything, it's more business than anything. You know, white people, they know how they know about business. Black people, we know about business. A lot of you people outside of America don't really know much about business. Maybe your higher ups do, but not so much the citizenry, the groups, right? No. White and black America will team up because we understand business. We understand when we need to get something done. If it's going to benefit both groups, why the freak not? Why would we not do that? That doesn't make no sense. We don't have to team up as far as coming into each other's spaces and holding hands together. No. We are teaming up regarding what we are fighting for. Blacks is fighting for getting rid of the obvious invasion that has came and took over their land, all right, in the minority areas, right, in the rural areas, right, the urban areas. And now we want to make we have to make sure that we understand what's going on. You know, we have to make sure. So I have to bring it to my black people to get them to understand, brother, sister, these Democrats, these Republicans have, and I'm sure you noticed, they've been playing on us. The only thing we have going for us is Donald Trump. Donald Trump is this perfect example. Donald Trump has just been turned on by damn 21 Republicans. This perfect example. But that's kind of good because Donald Trump is actually rooting out the people who are not supposed to be there. He's rooting them out. He's draining the swamp. He's putting together bills that will make you have to pause. Like, oh my goodness, damn. Well, if I sign that, damn, I'm gonna lose my donors, and damn, shit. If I sign that bill, I'm gonna lose my donors. But if I don't sign it, damn, then Trump and them, damn. It's like I'm stuck I'm stuck. Fuck it, I gotta sign that. Trump and them gonna know I'm a traitor then. They gonna know it's out, man. But this is my life. This is what, you know, I've been making millions. You know, I can't give it up. I can't. So I have to show my card. Trump and them gonna know I'm a traitor. I'm gonna sign the bill with the Democrats. And that's what them Republicans did. So if Trump was such a Republican, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? And this is one instant, I'm telling you. The Republicans just turned on Trump like 3 times, like within the last week. Why? Why would they do that? I'm talking to my black people who are undecided right now. Why would they do that? Why would the Republicans turn on Trump if Trump is such a Republican, you know what I'm saying? You know, one of those GOP is the grand old party. Trump not that. Trump came in, took it over, turned it around. When I say turned it around, creating a whole new white man, whole new white mindset. This man is out here screaming, I love black men. That's Trump. That's that mindset. That's that new white mindset. That man saying, I love black men. That man just said also, he said black people love Trump. See, this is all messaging to his community. Whether you like that or not, you're going to see what's going to happen. You can like that or not, but you're going to see what's going to happen. You're going to be like, you know what? Minister Warzone hit it right on the nose. I know what I'm talking about. I know. I didn't get this far getting it all right, not knowing nothing. All right. Trump is in power because of us. And that's a beautiful thing because of you people. All right. That's why he's on top. All right. Because we did not give up. We are nobody on this live stream. If you are for America, for Trump, what Trump is doing right now, nobody, everybody has been through hell on this live stream. You can't tell me. I don't care whether you was putting up comments in your comment section on Facebook, anything, TikTok, YouTube. I don't care. If you were saying anything pro-America, you were being slammed. You were being slammed by your other traitor Americans, and they were reporting you to Facebook, throwing you into Facebook jail, throwing you into TikTok jail, right? TikTok page getting took just abruptly, just stripped. You don't even you have no more access to your pages. So everybody on this stream know that we have been through a whole lot, man, and we still here. Ain't that something? Meaning you can't tell me, damn, we have an invasion. We not standing up together. We don't care if we like white people or white people like us or not. Damn it, we don't get. You're not coming up in this mother freaker. You ain't coming up in here. Watch this. You ain't coming up in here. We're trying to air any of that. Any of that. Do you see what's happening in the UK and London right now? In Britain? Do you see what is happening? Do you see that? Do you see what's going on in Sweden right now? It's a world, nigga, this is about to be World War. It's about to be World War III. If it ain't already start yet. All right. But for sure, we're going to kick this civil war off. For sure, this civil war getting kicked off, baby. If, God willing, Trump can deliver, but I doubt he can deliver with the massive pushback he's been getting from these lunatic leftists. But my job is to get over here and still extract my blacks from these Democrats. They need to be listening to words of wisdom like this, because they don't get to hear these type of words. They are listening to these legacy pundits all day. That you're talking to a man that is literally tied into politics, tied in on a state level. I'm tied in locally, literally, okay? Right now, I am tied in politically. I understand what's going on. I know what they're doing. I know their tricks. I have fought them in the political arena. I know how they play. They are dirtier than dirty. They dirtier than your average damn street criminal. I mean dirty. I mean low down, and I mean no exaggeration about that. They are super, super dirty, bro. It's rare you get a politician in there that is really about that life. Politicians are almost, equivalent to actors. They are very, very, very good at influencing you and getting you to think and believe that these people are very, very nice and they love what you think. And nah, it's all about them. A lot of them. I'm not saying all of them, but I went out of if let's say if it's 10 of them, you got like 1, 2, maybe that, maybe. And it's like that. It's that's not even an exaggeration. It's bad like that. That's why your system is the way it is in your local government. That's why your local streets look the way they look, and the criminals and the criminality, all of that. Oh no, the government can't. The government is not making them go out there and sell drugs. What are you talking about, Minister Warzone? No, little do you know, man, there is so much funding that is sent from the federal government to the local government for you for all type of relief that would totally, I mean, I guarantee you it would take off half the dope dealers in your neighborhoods or surrounding neighborhoods. That's a fact. That's a fact. The greatest. James Arnold said the greatest country on the planet. Who's better? Who's better than America? You know, we all sports fans here. I don't know no damn Americans. Most Americans are sports fans. Most. Okay. We are, man, we up. We've been up. You know, our lead is it's insurmountable. All right. Who has a better system, a better put together running political system? These people have dictators and literal people with their armies, like damn, looking at them constantly, like this, looking like this. What are you doing over there? Hold on, what? He's looking at y'all like, damn. Oh no, you can't do that. They'll get on y'all. You can't do. You damn near can't cross. They will get on y'all. They don't play out there where y'all at. But we have a self-guided mechanism, and it's so beautiful here in America. It's a self-guided political system. Even though we have politicians in certain components of this political infrastructure, and you have the president and everything, but for the most part, this system runs itself. You know, but you have people in it that push certain buttons and yay or nay. But for the most part, we run ourselves. I mean, damn it, if we do something wrong, there come the consequences. Then, you go to jail, things like that, stand the third. But for the most part, this is the best, beautiful, the absolute best. I used to be hearing, like, when white people used to say that, I used to be like, word. They used to say it. They'd be like, we the best. I used to just think it was like, maybe propaganda. I used to think that. And then I used to hear lately, oh yeah, America dollar is dwindling, and America is losing its power. I'll be hearing that. I'll be hearing that even from Americans. And when it's war, America's slipping nowhere. Donald Trump just gave our military $900 billion. Huh? He just gave our military. Who won it? Who won it? Who won it? He just gave out 100 short of $1 trillion. Who won it? We're not playing no damn games with no country. And none of your damn sperm cells that you got coming over here from these countries. They're going to have to get this work. They're going to have to get this work, William. William Furlong said, did I just hear you say that that's all you have going for you is Donald Trump? Laughing out loud. You're invalid. Why am I invalid? Because I am going for the man that doesn't consider himself a politician, considers himself a businessman, was on your side when you was down on the floor glazing Donald Trump, when he was a Democrat, paying all of your damn masters, your damn Democratic leftist lunatic masters, he was paying for, right? He was funding. But he didn't want it. He wasn't called, hey guys, come over here. No, they were coming to his door. Hey, Mr. Trump, I want to run for political office. Yeah, that was what but he's seen their nasty, wicked tricks and ways. He's seen that. He's seen that. What the heck is you talking about, invalid? How? What has Donald Trump, what the freak has Donald Trump done that injures America? What has Donald Trump done other than preserve America? Take the people out, attempt to get all of the people out that's not supposed to be here. You like that? Wait, you like that? That's criminal. That's criminal. I used to be down with the criminality, right? Because I used to be like in the hood mindset, right? I used to be down with it, like, like as far as, nah, police this, nah, forget you police, nah. You start understanding, like, hold on, man, I don't got to be up in this hood and all that, man. Forget all that, man. I'm going to do this, do that. I don't know. God just started propelling me. I don't know, man. Business opportunities and politicians and rich people. You get around rich people, you get rich. That's a fact. You hang around people who do not have any type of inspiration. It's just going to rub off on you. You're not going to have any inspiration. You want to be around rich, wealthy people. Even if you can't get around them physically, you study them almost every day. Look at them, study them. That's you being around them. And it might manifest. It might bring you, them around you. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man, let's stop playing. These immigrants are ripping us off to the hill, and you over here defending them. You traitor, you. We're getting after all of you Americans who are going to attempt to trade us, who are going to attempt to stand out there in solidarity with these perjurers, these invaders who are attempting to get after ICE. Like, picture me. Like, that's just crazy. Let's go.
Mix-A store. The defendants themselves were working the cash registers.
Damn.
And both exchanged SNAP benefits for cash with the undercover officers.
This is heavy. It's warm. Loads of pockets. I'm impressed with it. This is the best.
Observations made by the undercovers showed that it was just as easy for anyone with an EBT card to walk into either store and convert hundreds of dollars in SNAP benefits into cash, all tax-free. The defendants even sold liquor in exchange for SNAP benefits, an outright violation of federal law. And perhaps most disturbing, both stores sold donated food products known as mana packs. These are meals manufactured by the nonprofit Feed My Starving Children, which are paid for entirely by charitable donations and are intended to be shipped directly to food-insecure children overseas, including children in Haiti. These products are not for sale anywhere. Yet Bonner and Elise May were selling them in their stores for nearly $10 a pack, profiting.
You know what? Yo, God King, I see what you're saying. God King said we should be fighting the government. We didn't come from Africa. There was a war that we lost. No one will talk about that. Well, the thing is, right now is not the time to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? We're handling what we got to handle. We are doing business. We just overrode the veto that came from Wes Moore out there in Maryland. He vetoed this Jamaican damn tether vetoed our reparations bill in Maryland. Okay? Vetoed it. Well, guess what the legislature did? This is why I tell you, you got to get with the legislature. You got to start learning who the freak is running for your legislator, or start running your own candidates. Our legislator in Maryland vetoed that freaking mayor who vetoed our reparations. So now we are getting the reparations study. The process will start in Maryland now, just like it started in California. So it's happening. Whether they want to. So we're doing our business. We're going to negotiate with, you know what I'm saying, with these people. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, we are in war. We're taking care of that. I just gave you an example. How nobody is, you acting like we're not talking about that. We talking about that. Right now, we've talked about it so much that the politicians have to speak about it now. And now, so we've done our job on that note. Now it's time to get up in there and litigate. Now that's what that's done. So right now, that's being taken care of. But the real focal point, because that's being taken care of. We're still taking care of that. We don't got to be screaming that on the internet. Reparations. We did our job. We did it. They are in courts right now. You can look, all that what I'm saying, look, trust and verify. All right? That's all you got to do. All right? We're doing that. But right now, it's wartime. It is really, truly wartime. You won't have no damn reparations to spend. Because you won't have a country. If these damn Muslims get into power here in America, bring in Sharia law, like they did in Sweden, like they're doing in the UK right now, you really think these Arabs are going to allow you to get reparations? Are you serious? They owe you absolutely zilch. I'm talking about the Arabs. They don't owe you anything. Why? will we allow these Arabs to get into power of our country? I mean, am I the only one feeling like this that's in the black community? I mean, I mean, am I the only one feel like now I'm starting to see a lot of black, and I've been saying that. If you've been following me on these streams, you can't tell me I haven't been saying weeks and weeks ago when you didn't see this wave of black people, speaking up about all of this immigration that's happening around them. I've been saying, y'all wait until my black people wake up. I said the white people already awoke. I've been saying when I say awoke regarding what's going on in immigration. I said, but wait till the blacks start really wake up because they're shipping them around the blacks. I'm like, wait till the blacks really wake up. Like, hold on, because they're not following politics like that. But once they start noticing, they're gonna be like, look, hold on. Then they get online. What? Hold on, yeah, that's right. These motherfuckers all around me every damn way. Hold up. It's over for you. And that's what's happening right now. You look on the internet, you don't see no black resistance to this immigration policy that Donald Trump has set for us. What a beautiful policy this man set. And it's not. I'm just so thankful, man. William is a clown. William, you's a clown. You's a clown. That's why I always keep my gloves next to me, boy. You's a clown. You know what I'm saying? You would never want none of the smoke. You would never ever talk like that to me in my face. Never. You would never do it. That's the funny thing. You would never ever do it. I'm so peaceful too. I'm such a peaceful person. But these are hands of lightning and thunder. They could come out. Like when lightning come out of clouds and you didn't know it was coming. They could come out. But let's not talk about that right now. Let's not talk about that right now.
From food literally intended for starving children in disaster zones. The investigation also uncovered extensive financial manipulations. Because the stores had little legitimate inventory and almost no lawful income, the defendants relied almost entirely on USDA-funded SNAP redemption.
I appreciate that so much. Let me see. Timothy Jackson, thank you so much for that high five, man. Thank you so kindly. Thank you for supporting the channel. If y'all can smack that like button, that'd be so appreciative. Thank you kindly. Let's go.
Redemptions. To conceal their fraud, they used numerous bank accounts to transfer the SNAP benefits around between the accounts they controlled to create the illusion of a legitimate business activity. They also funded certificates of deposits and hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash withdrawals to keep enough cash on hand to pay out their customers. What we're missing from the financial records were the things you would expect in any real grocery store, such as charges for wholesale invoices or large purchases for food inventory. Instead, the account...
Y'all not understanding how big this is. You're not understanding how huge this is. When have you heard and seen the U.S. attorney get on live television and in the form of a press conference and explain to the public that there has been massive fraud committed in our SNAP program through these store owners? When have you seen that? Brothers and their sisters, we have been being robbed for years. Okay, years. I mean, damn it, I can't even eat no soul food. There's no soul food stores no more. Goodness freaking gracious, no soul food stores no more. It's like all Caribbean stuff, right? Like all just like food that's like, we would eat once or every 2 months or something, or twice every 2 months, that type of food, right? Right? There's no real American food. Where the hell is the American food at? Where's the American food? Right? Where is it? Right? Come on, man. It's hard to find a damn, it's hard to find a milkshake, cheeseburger, and fries. No, they want to have all this other stuff, you know? It's like, come on, bro. I can't find no soul food spots. It's not because blacks don't have money to get stores or own stores or anything like that, or purchase stores. It's not that. These people are not selling to the black community. They're not selling their properties, period. The local government have been in cahoots, shutting us out. I know this for a fact. I attempted to bring in a supermarket for a fact. I attempted to bring in a supermarket in the black community. These people completely went to war with us for this, okay? The government. We're in the government. The government is paying my agency $250,000. These people blocked us, brought in some other people, some other African heritage people, African co-op, who didn't feed a hill of beans, didn't feed anybody. Come to find out, this guy got a federal probe now. He's under federal investigation. They locked him up, and now he's out on bail or something like to that magnitude. This is a fact. The same spot we wanted for our supermarket. I had ownership, my ownership stake. My partner had her ownership stake, and there was another partner. It just brought, boy, I've been through a lot with these politics. They are nasty, stinking people, man, in that political field, bro. They are nasty, stinking people, bro. And it's largely these Democrats, bro. They are really like what Malcolm said about these Democrats, bro. They smile in your face. They learned how to appease. They learned how to make their words turn into musical notes to your ears, black people. They learned how to put on a smile for you. They learned how to do this. And it's like, oh, yeah, that white man, he's a good guy. Wow. And he came over and just, he's talked to me, shake my hand. Wow, he talked to my little baby. Wow, he's such a nice white guy, man. Man. And that's, and then they are literally stealing your money. Literally doing nothing for you. Like absolutely nothing. And that's the Democrats. And then you have the black Democrats who are working with these people, who are supposed to be the leaders of the citizens in your local communities, and they're working in the Democratic committees, and they're totally stealing, robbing, sending the police at you if you speak about anything. This is what they do. So all of that Trump is getting right now, and all of his people that's getting this flack, this is the Democratic playbook. That's not talking points. When you hear that, you're hearing this from a black man, bro, straight from the hood that done came up. And I am telling you, this is what they do. I understood Trump wholeheartedly. Trump was a freaking Democrat, fool. Think about it. Nigga, I'm ready to switch straight over to the Republicans. Like, I'm talking about straight to the Republicans, like damn Trump, like because of my experiences with the Democrats in the political system, with the Democrats in the political arena. These people treat these people treat the Democrats like gangs. All right, they treat it like it's the Bloods. All right, they acting like they the Vatos now. Now they done allied with the Vatos and all, now. The Hispanics and all of that now. They got the jihadi G's and all that now coming too also. I mean, they like, now we got some for you now, blacks. What you gonna do now, blacks? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Well, guess what? We got some allies too. That's them white boys. They don't like you neither. They like America better, okay? And that's what's happening, okay? James Arnold said we all came from Africa. And the thing is, but I ain't African. All right, listen. White man, you African too then. You African too then. We all came from Africa. Okay. All right. But I mean, but white man, you're not African. You wouldn't consider yourself African, white man, because you have a little bit of white African DNA in you. You would not consider yourself African because you came from Africa. I mean, hundreds of thousands of years ago, you wouldn't.
It's so easy to become a podcaster.
Now, when you get the white people listening to this, what I'm about to show you, it's up. It's over for you Africans. They're so arrogant. They really don't know how to deal with they don't know how to deal with these white people. They are so arrogant, man. They don't know at the push of a button. You know what I mean? They can be gone. Them and their whole family, first generation. Trump about to uproot the first generation and all of that. But look at this. Check this out, man. Look how these people think, man.
He started getting afraid after his first video. We'll start here with a little bit of the backtracking.
Come get the Somalian freeloader. Come get him. Are you really going to waste your resources and time to come find a freeloader? Really? Am I that, like, important to you? I'm just a freeloader, not a criminal. So, you're going to waste your time, resources, and it's winter. Maybe wait till the weather gets better. Then we can fight. Fight, motherfucker, demon. Let's go. Come.
All right. And here's what set that off.
And you work all fucking day. You don't got shit. Thank you for working so hard so I can be home all day. Free. I can use my EBT. Go to work for me, white boy. White girl. Yeah. Go to work for me, you fucking white animals. Fucking work for me. Yeah, you fucking work for me. And the U.S. government they work for me. All of you work for me. Now go to work. Pay them taxes. Take care of me and my people. All right? This is my land. I control this place. This is my reality. You all gonna be enchained. I'm gonna lock all you guys up if you don't pay your taxes. And you
Beautiful integration. So the conversation we're going to get into, we'll start off with this clip here from Crowder, where he's talking about a solution for housing affordability crisis and, immigrants. So
I have a 6-point plan here. This is just a suggestion, a jumping
let's see
off
what he's
point,
got.
because people act like we don't know where to start. Number one, here's what you do. You ban the purchase of single-family homes by institutional investors.
Hold on.
BlackRock, Vanguard. Nope. Can't do it.
Wait. I'm laughing because I'm looking at this in real time with you, right? Because I wanted to check it out with you and react to it. But it's funny because these Africans, it was one thing when they was like, talking all crazy about us, about the blacks and all that. But bro, the way they're going at the white people now, oh no. Watch what's about to happen. This one I'm laughing. We sitting with our popcorn and shit. We already blacks, if you black on the stream, you already seen this movie. You already know what is about to happen. Let's go. He looks pissed. Look at him. He looks pissed. I think he speaks for all the white America. I think that look is for all of white America right now. Look at this guy. He looks pissed. And this dude sitting there, the other dude, he's sitting there, the podcaster like, okay. Yeah, okay, motherfucker. We got something for you. Watch. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Agreed with that
You
one.
restrict it to individual.
Hold up. Look, they're breaking it down now.
Small local providers.
Look, now they break. Oh my goodness! You don't mess with these white dudes up in there.
Let's see what he got.
Because people act like.
Let's see what they got.
Start. Number one, here's what you do.
What you do?
You ban the purchase of single-family homes by institutional investors. BlackRock, Vanguard.
That's gonna fuck them up.
Agreed with that.
You restrict it to individual owner-occupiers, right? People buying homes, or small local providers.
Okay.
Home providers.
Okay.
You set a cap on it, and you certainly have to live in the state.
Okay.
There's no reason that a company who is stationed overseas should be buying up all the property in Miami, any more than there's a reason for someone in Texas to be buying all the property in Idaho. You want to flip some houses? Okay, great. Do it in your state. Do it in your municipality where you have a vested interest in it actually being a functioning community. So number one, ban that. That can't happen.
Okay.
That's not anti-free market. No, it's good. That's anti-market manipulation. Number two, only citizens.
Wait.
And local. You don't know where to start. Number one, here's what you do. You ban the purchase of single-family homes by institutional investors. BlackRock, Vanguard. Nope, can't do it.
Agreed with that.
You restrict it to individual owner-occupied. You don't know where to start. Number one, here's what you do.
Look, he said they don't know where to start. He said they don't know where to start. Hold up. Before I get into that, let me hit these comments real quick before I get into that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you should be fighting for the thing. We all can. Yo, bro, I got these gloves right here. You keep on talking, niggas. I got them right here, man. I just can't wait to run to one of you dudes one of these days, bro. Go ahead, keep talking like that one. Go ahead, keep talking like that, bro. Because you never would talk like that in front of me or any of mine. So don't even try that, bro. All right. Yeah. So William Furlong. That's a real ugly name, bro. That's a nasty, ugly name, man. Change your name, man. Please do that. James said, James Arnold said President Zelensky has been a phenomenal wartime leader for Ukraine. I haven't really studied Ukraine like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they have. I haven't studied them like that too much. You know what I'm saying? I have been studying these Muslims and what they've been doing because they're all around me. They are all around me, man. And their leaders have been saying what they are going to do. Or saying, you know what I'm saying? Their leaders that's here in America is saying what they're going to do. It's not like they're over there in freaking La La Land and Arab land, you know what I mean, putting on a black mask and these people are in podcast doing podcasts wearing damn baseball caps like they black, you know what I'm saying, talking about pushing Sharia law here in America, and America is going to be Muslims, they can like it, they can like it or not, we coming. This guy's talking vicious like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, you already know, James. Now I appreciate that comment, James. Rod. Ola Dogan. Oh, that's a real stupid name. No wonder your comment was stupid. Your comment was stupid. And your comment stupid. How you gonna have a stupid name and a stupid comment? That's retarded, bro. You need to change that up, bro. Do something about that, bro. Do something. But you ain't my bro, so I gotta stop calling you people that, man. Yeah, see, I like this. See, Lou Becker, and I pinned that. Lou Becker said this guy needs to be on TV. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not, out here gloating, but I just want to be able to help my people. And I seen the trick. I was in the political field with a counterpart of mine, well, with a partner of mine, and I went in helping him. He was helping me with what I was doing, okay? And I was community organizing, but I was helping him because he was helping me. However, when I was in the political field, when I was behind closed doors, when I seen what was going on, literally behind closed doors, I was up there with some real powerful people, man. Really powerful, rich, powerful people. I'm talking about powerful in the political space that we're in, all right, and out here. And yeah, bro, I didn't, nah, bro, I didn't bite the cheese. I didn't go through that door. Nah, bro, I seen what happened. I see how they play, and I see it all on they play the same way on the national scale. It's just more vicious and it's just very much more intense. But they play in the same freaking way. It's like I seen it. I seen it around me. They've done it to me. Man, you already know. Thank you so much, Lou Becker. Thank you so kindly. I appreciate that. Let's go. Now, so let's get back to this. I'm gonna get back to the comments. Let's get to this because I want to show how the blacks been standing up, bro. I'm serious because we have been under attack by these damn Africans, okay? But now the Africans are starting to attack the white people. And this, my friend, is comedy for real. Because I already know, the reason why it's comedy, because I already know what's about to happen. I already know what the reaction of the white community is going to be once they start finding out how these people are, what? Wait. You talking about us like what? They already wanted you gone. But now you nigga, you gonna have Democrats helping Trump put bills together behind the scenes to get you people gone, bro. They're gonna be voting to get you people gone, bro. Watch, bro. Look. And content like this, they're gonna make go viral. They're gonna keep this going viral. Watch. They will use one clip and will abuse that one clip, keep it going viral on you, just to make sure that they are hitting the millions that didn't see it. Okay, let's go.
You ban the purchase of single-family homes by institutional investors. BlackRock, Vanguard. Nope, can't do it.
Agreed with that.
You restrict it to individual owner-occupiers.
He said agreed with that one.
Or small local providers, home providers. You set a cap on it, and you certainly have to live in the state. There's no reason that a company who is stationed overseas should be buying up all the property in Miami any more than there's a reason for someone in Texas to be buying all the property in Idaho. You want to flip some houses? Okay, great. Do it in your state. Do it in your municipality where you have a vested interest in it actually being a functioning community. So number one, ban that. That can't happen. That's not anti-free market. No, it's good. That's anti-market.
Said, no, it's good.
Number two, only citizens and local permanent residents can buy homes with strict verification.
Okay.
No more illegal aliens can buy homes.
Hold on.
And I'll get to it.
Hold on. Listen. So when a white person get really upset, you know what I mean? He did that little head wiggle. Yo, bro. It's X-made for you Africans, bro. I'm telling you, watch.
Good. That's anti-market manipulation.
He looks mad.
Only citizens and local permanent residents can buy homes with strict verification. No more illegal aliens can buy homes. And I'll get to even
he did that head wiggle. He mad.
What kind of stipulations there? We verify it. I don't know if you know this. That's not the case. Many places in the United States. Number three, severe penalties for selling or renting to any illegals. That also means, of course,
so far, so good.
In combination with
common sense
deportations being sped up and stronger borders. So we plug the hole. We start draining what's in the boat right now.
What he said on that one?
That also means, of course,
so far, so good.
In combination with
common sense
deportations being sped up and stronger borders. So we plug the hole. We start draining what's in the boat right now. Okay, number four. For legal immigrants, a renting period only for the first 2 years of residency. Meaning if you come here, you're on a visa, you have a green card, for 2 years, you have to rent. You know, like people who are coming up into the economy, who are born here going to college, what they have to do. They have to rent.
I would also add another stipulation. Some people didn't agree, but again, as a first-gen immigrant to America who's fully assimilated, all immigrants should pay a 7 to 10% tax for the next 10 years on top. This is your premium
I agree.
for living in America. You
I
have
agree.
to pay extra into the system.
I agree. You know, these people got to go, bro. You got to go, and then you're gonna have to pay, or you're gonna have to pay to live with us, right? You're gonna have to. No, bro. No, we gave y'all a whole damn 50-year trial run. You know, we like all of us Americans. We like, nah, we good. We're good. You know, seriously, man. We have our own problems, man. You know what I'm saying? How the hell is it that the Muslims are battling the Jiddus here in America? How is this happening right now? How am I reading this online? How is this happening? They're battling on the college campuses. Did you just now? Let me show you this real quick, man. Let me show you what's going on real quick, right? All right. Let me show you this. Look at this.
Tense moments here between federal agents and protesters near a Somali shopping center in South Minneapolis. The clash happened yesterday by Carmel Mall near 29th and Pillsbury Avenue. Witnesses tell us ICE took a family as well as a protester. The Hennepin County Sheriff's Office says its deputies were called out to the scene after a phone call from the Department of Homeland Security.
They're surrounded and they're being attacked. How many? Like, okay. We only have a few officers, but we have, what did they say, 60 to 70 agitators that are fighting them.
All right, so that was a 911 phone call about the situation. The Sheriff's Office says they did not witness any attacks or agents needing medical attention when they responded. However, they said there was a crowd blocking federal agents from leaving this area. The Sheriff's Office says deputies left without making any arrests or using any force. Tense moments here between federal agents and protesters.
There you go. Now, is that not looking more and more like a third world country to you? When do we get this type of ruckus? We don't. Because in the black community, when the black community is going after one another, it's more than likely not mobs of people going after one another, more than likely. And if it is, it's like 5 or 5 on 4 or 4 5 on 5. It's not mobs and 20 people. It's not like that. It's not like that, right? You know, going after the cops. You know, mobs and mobs of people beating up on the cops. You know, this is what you have. This is the result of living in a sanctuary city. All right. And if you don't live in a sanctuary city, this is what you got to deal with. You have to deal with officers calling in for help, explaining what's going on, explaining that they are being overran. All right. This is what's going on. Okay. You know, so if you don't get it by now, man, I don't understand. I really don't know what to tell you. And I really hope that and pray that God reveals it to you a little bit later on before it's not too late, before we crack you. All right. So Timothy said, hey, William, Timothy Jackson said, hey, William Furlong, what are you? Some kind of left dem dork? Yeah, he's a dork, man. He would never, ever, never, ever, never, ever, 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 never. would never. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool, calm, and collected, man. In person, I'm a beautiful, great person to be around. You know, I'm high energy, and you know, and I'm also calm, cool at the same time. You know, but you know, I love the fact that I was born and grown up in New York City because, you know, I didn't know when I left, like when I would leave outside of New York City and travel, you know, they would call us, you know, they would call us like city slickers and all of that. I didn't know that. But, you know, growing up around the wolves and the slickers, you know, you start to understand like, oh, wow. Yeah. And a lot of times, you know, when you get around somebody like me, you know, you know, you would change your tune real quick. You wouldn't, you know, talk like that. So I'm not even gonna really sweat that type of talk. So I ain't gonna sweat that type of talk. You know what I'm saying? But Tim, I appreciate you, Tim, for stepping up, checking these dudes, man, because it's all about America. I'm not getting after them. They getting after us. We standing up. We talking. I'm on this chat talking to my Americans. I'm not, you know, attempting to talk to them. I'm messaging. I'm passing along messages. You right? I'm passing along what's going on right now. Some, you know, there's so many streams to be looking at. There's so much content to view. You might have missed this, right? You know, so I'm bringing this to you so you can get this, you know, and get it the way, you know, I feel I can deliver it to you. Maximus, Maximo, Maximo Tibus said, but the stupid mom keep calling him a ridacis. Main Street Cowboy said, you got to put your eye on the community organizers. That's right. Yes. That's who is doing it. It's the community organizers. It's the community organizers setting up a lot of these 501c3s. You know, a lot of them are funneled in with their local government, right? They have a pipeline to the local government, and you know, a lot of them steal funds. You know, I took over an agency, cooled the agency legally, right? And where we were receiving $250,000 from the city annually, from the city and the county annually, on the behalf of the left behind, so-called, you know, black ghetto community. Okay, and the reason why I cooled it, and I didn't come into the organization planning to do that. It was just that when me and my partner, who became the executive director, we, you know, she was able to open the books and found out, you know, a lot what was going on. You know, we decided to wage war, and we did. We won. We took the agency, and we started to understand how these black so-called agencies that's for our local communities have been stealing all of these years. Most of the time, you know, seriously, I mean, totally stealing. I mean, because there's no reason that you're receiving that much money from the government and your community is looking the way it's looking. You know, and I don't mean just visuals. You know, I mean, you know, there should be more black jobs available. You know, there should be, you should be, with them funds that you get, you should be able to create jobs for your people. You shouldn't have to have your people running out there screaming at the top of their lungs at the wrong politicians. They screaming at the president like the president can help them, right? You know, a lot of them don't know that. They don't know anything about the legislator. They don't know the legislator or the legislature. They don't know anything about that. And, you know, we're not here to mock them. We're here to help them with that, right? Because now it's time for them to be, it's not that they can't learn it. They didn't want to because they gave up on that system. I did too until Donald Trump stepped in. That's a fact. I did. I gave up on it, Obama, and so yeah, that's a fact. Oh, you said MS. You said MSM. Maximo said MSM, not mom. You should be on Fox. Let's go, man. I'm putting that's pin. I gotta pin that. I gotta pin that right there. I gotta pin that. I gotta pin that. Because I gotta talk to the ones in the community that have no idea what's going on politically. The ones that just like to focus on their families and focus on getting money the best way that they know how, right? These people still are eligible to vote, right? People that have felonies, right? Uh, or people that don't that don't know that they can vote, right? Because they have a felony, or after a certain point they can vote. They don't, so I've been helping my community do things like that and waking a lot of people up, right? And I want to do that here because I see that I can reach even more people here as well as in my community. So that's why I do that. T. Carpin said, "You're right. Appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know your thoughts." Free Enda. James Arnold said, "Free Enda, India." Stop spreading hate. Um, Brian says, "Stop spreading hate." I don't. I've been thinking about that because people been jumping in my comment section talking about I'm spreading hate, bruh. How am I spreading hate when you're creeping up on me? I'm supposed to let the enemy. You're literally the enemy. You're not my friend. Your Quran tell me you're not my friend. I don't believe in what you believe in. Your Quran tell me you're not my friend. Your jihadist leaders told us what their plan is. I do not see a large uprising in getting after these jihadists. Why are you not getting after the jihadists? Why do you all stay quiet about 9/11? I'm just finding out, is it the Qatarian government that's the wolf in sheep's clothing out there? I'm finding out that the Qatari government is the actual government that's funding a lot of these T organizations. That's why I'm so glad that President Trump just banned the Palestinians. He just banned the a few of the Middle Eastern states, in which I can't think of I can't remember the actual countries now, but he banned a few of you, and I don't believe I'm pushing hate. This is not hate in war. All right, I will not allow you to use that against me. These people use nigger against me and my people for many, many years. You think I'm going to allow you to push that? I'm talking about like Islamophobe, and you think I'm going to allow you to push me in that type of corner? No, we coming out swing. I'm coming out swinging, baby. Huh? Huh? I'm coming out. Huh? I'm coming out swinging, baby. Think I'm gonna let you trap me in the corner? You crazy? You can't trap no. You ain't trapping no black in no corner with no racist, because I know that in my heart, and me and my people never invaded any land. Nope. Never pushed to invade any land. Nope. When you stinking people came over here, we opened our arms, embraced you all. You didn't embrace us. You Africans didn't embrace us. The Arabs, the Hispanics. None of you was here before 1963. None of you. None of you was here before the 60s. Let's be real about that. Let's be real about that. All right? Now you're coming over here talking down on us, trying to play us, belittle us. Nah, you got to go. I'm feeling like my white compadre. My white compadre over here. That's how I'm feeling.
Near a Somali shopping center in South Minneapolis. The clash happened yesterday by Carmel Mall near 29th and Pillsbury Avenue. Witnesses tell us ICE took a family as well as a protester.
That's how I'm feeling.
Fuck off back home. Sorry. It's a take it or leave it situation. There's a reason you left. Every immigrant, no matter what, how much pride they have in their home countries and their cultures and all that, there's a reason they come to America. Because America is better.
Yeah, let me let him tell you.
Because America
let me
is a
tell you,
superior culture than where they came from. Because the infrastructure is maintained.
So since you're talking about I'm spreading hate and all that, I mean, let me let them talk then for a little bit. Brian Molnar said, we are all Americans. No, you are not. Man, I'm tired of that. No, you are not. Stop that.
Because corruption is less. Now, I'm not saying America is without its faults. The reason we argue about America and its politics and its history and where the country should be going and what direction it's headed is because we love America and we don't want it to turn into the shit that we ran away from. So ironically, Americans don't know this, but immigrants are far harsher on immigration than actual Americans are, who just open the door for the world to come in blindly thinking like, oh, they must be great like us. No, they're not.
He said, no, they're not. Angelo said, what's good? Angelo said, they call truth hate. Exactly. We're not hearing that. We're not hearing that in no time of war. We're not hearing any of that. Throwing us off with their smoke screens. We're not hearing that.
Not great like you. No, because it's not reflected in their countries for which they come from. There's levels to this. If you look at Africa, it's a representation of the people there. That's what it is. If you look at
that's a fact.
Anywhere else in the world where the country's not functioning properly, it is a representation of the people. That hurts everyone's feelings. It's the truth. You are moving into a superior culture, and then you have the gall to act like you are owed a debt for coming here because you've given us so much diversity in your incredible food that I can eat your rice with my hands because it has some extra spices in there that I should subvert myself to.
Wasn't I just talking about, yo, wasn't I just talking about the food earlier? I was just saying it. I don't see no black food restaurants. I don't see no soul food. I don't see any American, like, white food, like, like, what the freak, man? You know what I mean? With a good old cheeseburger, the good old one. You know what I mean? Where that at? You know what I mean? You got to drive 30 miles to go get, find something like that. You see all these Habibi shops everywhere. Tell me I'm lying about that. Huh? But it's not like they came in with all this cash flow. Nah, we see the scam all across the board. This is their culture they want to bring over here. We're not with that. Let's go.
To your cultural inferiorities. No, thank you. No, thank you. If you want to come to the United States, you have to show an aptitude for speaking English. It must constantly be improved in the next 5 years that you're here, tested. You must show that you're paying into the system. If you took any money in the last 3 years, you get automatic denial. You cannot own a home for 5 years. 2 years is not enough. 5 years, you must rent. You have to prove that you can assimilate in society. How do you know if you belong in an area within just a few years? It takes a while. You have to live somewhere first before you want to settle down and put down roots. You have to get to know the local population, the people, befriend the community, volunteer in it, something of that nature. We have to have some civic duties here for those that are coming into this country. Just saying. There's a bunch of stipulations that you could add that would just completely cut the knees out from the freeloaders like the one you just saw. You don't get public benefits. You don't get access to any welfare, any social program whatsoever for 10 years while you're here. Period. Full stop. If you came here, let's say 2 years ago, and
Yo, this dude done pissed off. Yo, bro. This dude done pissed off the white people, bro. Yo, B Dublin, what's good, bro? What's happening? All right, this is what we watching. Let me tell you right now. Let me just show you real quick.
support them all. I don't know. You tell me. This guy goes viral over the past couple of days. We'll start with video 2 of what he says. He started getting afraid after his first video. We'll start here with a little bit of the backtracking.
Come get the Somalian freeloader. Come get him. Are you really going to waste your resources and time to come find a freeloader? Really? Am I that like important to you? I'm just a freeloader, not a criminal. So you're gonna waste your time, resources, and it's winter. Maybe wait till the weather gets better. Then we can fight. Fight, motherfucker, demon. Let's go. Come.
All right. This is the problem with culture. We have added a bunch of cultures who are not stable, who don't have Western values. Christian white countries have accepted people from other parts of the world vastly different than their own, and they're now waking up shocked. Only if you're a liberal, not even shocked. They love this stuff, but people want to act surprised in the Western world how it's possible that, like people can come into this country like that young man who can work, by the way, and says things just what he said. Freeloader, white boys, white girls, you work for me. Go to work, pay your taxes so that I can live and do nothing and not contribute at all. It's not surprising at all when you understand that not all cultures are the same and not everybody deserves to come to America. Until white Americans, for the most part, since they're the most massive of the voter base, have a real conversation in right-wing politics about completely axing all immigration from non-first world countries, this problem will not fix itself. Until you have a discussion, truthfully, about re-immigration, mass deportation, mass denaturalization, then you will never fix your problems and your country will continue to go to shit. And the rest of us, everybody else who moved here, every one of us that's paying taxes, every one of us that lives by the rules, wakes up every morning to go give a life to this freeloader, will all be circling down the drain slowly. Nobody wants that.
Yeah, man. So there you have it. You have all of these people from foreign lands that have a clear agenda from the top to the bottom. And, this is something that America as a whole just cannot, we can't even, it's not even that we can allow it. We can't, it's unsustainable, right, to take on that big of a load. And the funny thing is that if Trump did not close the border when he did, I mean, how many people would actually still be coming in here? Like ask yourself that question. How many people would still be coming in here? You know? Yeah. I'm about to take it out. I'm about to I appreciate you all. Thank you all for stopping by. I thank you all for soldiering it out. You know what I'm saying? Smack that like button on the way out if you could. I thank you all for coming through and signing on, and I'll be on tomorrow, 9 o'clock sharp. Smack that like button, and I love you all except for the ones I don't. Peace.